The Jacksonville Jaguars surprised a lot of people with who they took with the first overall pick. During the weeks leading up to the draft, there were multiple players mentioned as the possible first overall pick. Kayvon Thibodaux, Neal, and Aidan Hutchinson. Instead, they drafted Georgia defensive lineman Travon Walker. Travon Walker was born on December 18, 2000, and grew up in Thomaston, Georgia. Thomaston is a small, isolated town that was known for its mill until it went out of business in the early 90s. According to The Athletic, the town's largest employers are probably a graphics company, the local hospital, and the school systems. Walker is the son of a Marine, and his mother was a receptionist. They were high school sweethearts. Walker attended Upson Lee High School, where he quickly became a star. He attended a camp at Alabama's freshman year and left with a Division I offer. One year, Upson Lee had a spring game at Georgia State Stadium, and college coaches from all over, Alabama, Georgia, Clemson, etc., were all there to watch Walker, who got flagged for an unsportsmanlike conduct, which Elder, his high school coach, warned all his team would result in sitting out the rest of the game. His high school coach enforced it with Walker. Walker tried to persuade his coach to let him back in, but understood when he wouldn't let him. That was the last time something like that happened for Travon Walker. The team as a whole committed the fewest penalties it had in years. His parents also kept Travon grounded, with his father instilling discipline. He was a good student and a good citizen. He made money by cutting grass for people around town, including his high school coach, who only paid him $50. He was the kind of kid who would cut up with friends in class, but otherwise kept on the straight and narrow. While in high school, Travon played multiple positions on the defensive line, while also playing tight end and running back on offense. As a junior, he racked up 37 solo tackles, 3 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles. He also played for the basketball team, helping them win 71 straight games and consecutive Class 4A titles. Coming out of high school, according to 24/7 Sports Composite, Walker was a 5-star recruit who was the 3rd best defensive tackle and 22nd best player during the 2019 recruiting cycle. He received over 15 different Division I offers from the who's who of college football. Alabama, Clemson, Georgia, Florida, and LSU were just a few to name. His decision came down between Alabama, Auburn, Clemson, Georgia, and South Carolina, and ultimately he chose to stay close to home and commit to his hometown Bulldogs. He explained his decision telling the media, "I knew I would be happy at Georgia. I wanted to be able to come back and give back to my community. I'm 2 hours away in Athens. I want to come back." I just want to take a second and ask, if you are enjoying this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more college football content. Also, let me know who your favorite draft pick is for your favorite team all time in the comment section below. When Walker got to Georgia, some expected he might be able to play early. The Georgia defense we witnessed this past season was not the Georgia defense back then. During the 2018 season, Georgia's football team ranked 103rd in the country in team sacks at just 24, and 114th in the country in tackles for loss. So clearly, it was a point of concern for the football team heading into the upcoming season. Getting a 5-star talent like Walker was much needed for the program, but Georgia needed an impact player from the young man more than any other position. With Tyler Clark being the only dynamic returner in a lackluster bunch of interior defensive linemen from 2018, many expected the Georgia staff to lean on Walker. The important thing for Walker was to get right into the strength and conditioning program and attempt to add 10 to 15 pounds to his frame. Bulldogs fans hoped Travon would translate what he did at camps like the Open at the college level. Travon's high school coach told The Athletic, "It's like when he got up there, he got really focused on what he needed to be focused on. It was like he was up there for a reason and didn't want to screw it up. He wanted to prove he belonged there and wanted to make it to the next level." Kirby Smart even came out and said they needed to figure a way to get Walker on the field. As a true freshman, Walker played in 12 games, racking up 15 tackles and 2.5 sacks. As a sophomore, he played in 9 games, racking up 13 tackles, 1 sack, and 1 interception. Through his first 2 seasons, Walker sat behind Malik Herring. This helped Walker instill patience and made him go harder in the weight room and in the team conditioning program. He dropped 15 pounds going into his junior year so he could be the best player he could. He told the media, "I had to lock in on myself and what was best for my team. I did everything in my power to transition my body for the better of the game to help me transition into the role of a starter in college football." Walker was not only the starting guy, but the guy coaches didn't want to take off the field. He would rush from the edge on 1st and 2nd downs, then go inside and rush over the center on 3rd downs. He would drop into coverage and chase after the ball in space. Although his stats were not insane, his tape showed he was the real deal. He finished his junior year with 33 tackles, 7.5 tackles for loss, 6 sacks, 2 pass deflections, and 1 fumble recovery on the nation's best defense. He helped the Bulldogs beat Alabama in the national title game, ending a major championship drought. The crazy thing is, Walker debated about returning to Georgia for his senior year. That was until enough people convinced him and his family that his draft stock had gone up so much it would be insane for him not to leave. When he left Georgia, he was viewed as a possible first-round pick, probably going somewhere in the 20s. Then he would blow up at the combine and became a top 10 pick, then a top 5 pick, before being viewed as the possible first overall pick just days before the draft. Walker finished second in the 3-cone drill with a time of 6.89, second only to Michigan's Aidan Hutchinson. He ran a 4.51 in the 40-yard dash and a 4.32 in the 20-yard shuttle. Walker kept his cool on the surface, but he admitted being starstruck during the interview process. The Jacksonville Jaguars drafted Walker with the first overall pick of the 2022 NFL Draft, where he became the highest Georgia player drafted since Matt Stafford, who went first overall in 2009. Walker decided to not watch the draft in Las Vegas, choosing to host an event in Atlanta. Around Thomaston, there aren't any major signs or plaques yet commemorating Walker. That may be coming. They're still proud of Upson Lee's basketball team winning 2 straight state titles, both with Walker, who didn't enroll early at Georgia so he could finish out the season with his basketball teammates. Travon Walker may be a fantastic football player who may be an even better person. Telling The Athletic, "I've always said I wanted to be the best person I could be, and I have a family I want to do it for. That's the main thing. I do what I do. I just want to be the best person I could be." According to Bleacher Report, his scouting report reads, Travon Walker provides some of the best versatility in this class. At 6'5" and 275 pounds, Walker played with his hands in the dirt as a 3 technique, 5 technique, and 6 technique, as well as from a stand-up outside linebacker position. He's likely playing the 5 or 6 technique in the NFL, but his flexibility at other alignments could make for some devastating situational packages. He was Dan Brugler's number 2 defensive end behind Aidan Hutchinson, with him writing, overall, Walker is still developing his sequencing plan as a pass rusher, but he has freaky athletic traits for his size and offers the natural power and length to consistently win his matchups. He projects as a scheme-diverse front 7 player with the potential to be one of the best NFL defenders from this draft class. While I do not know how I feel about him being the first overall pick, I hope he has a fantastic career. He has a good head on his shoulders and knows how to put in the work to be a special player. What do you think? Will Travon Walker be a future NFL star? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more college football content, and check out one of my other videos the algorithm knows you will love right here. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, remember to embrace the grind.